smoke weed every day. 420. Hey now, blow one for your girl. All right, I don't do this anymore, but I remember how it felt. You know when you smoke your weed and you just feel... And then you just feel so chill and mellow. You just feel like wave. I have glaucoma. Damn it, man. Ooh-wee. Give me a shotgun. Or how about this one? You take the pull, blow it in a glass, cover the glass real quick, give it to me. So it doesn't look like I'm smoking, but you know, take it in the... They don't even have payphones anymore. I guess in prisons they do. Here in New York, people use them to smoke weed. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you walk in the New York City streets and you walk past a payphone, you will observe one of two things. Either somebody's taking a dump right down there, right? Or somebody's in there puffing. That's it, you know? They've removed the phone, so it's just a cute alcove for secrecy. When I got in here today, because we left all the windows in the studio up last night, you know, because Snoop was here yesterday. Honey child. He was here, he's coming back. He'll be back in a couple of weeks to actually sit on the couch so we can talk, but he just popped by. But when he pops by, Hunty. I think I'm just getting over my contact.
Is your father in your life?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. That fool was just on the road with me.
Yeah. Does he take a little pull every once in a while?
No, he can't smoke. It makes him feel a little crazy.
A little crazy.
Yeah.
Now, do you use a little cologne when you're around him, just out of respect, or do you just
drag it in like you did here?
Yeah, I just
drag it in.
Bring it with me.
Like this whole weed thing, it's really squirmish. Like, is weed legal on Chelsea? Why do I smell weed sometimes when I walk outside? Okay. The lines are so blurred with where weed is legal and where it's not. I know we gave away trips to Seattle, and I said, if you like to smoke bud, I think you could smoke it all day. Because I clearly remember being there and people smoking weed out in the lot like it was nothing. And then outside of our studio, Norman, Suzanne, okay? Okay?
I smell it.
We smell it, we see it, but it's not even like a judgment call. It's just like another day in New York. Just another day. My big thing is I don't like all that smell around the front door of the Wendy show. So I'm out there like the little old lady at the window. Okay, I sit in my office like this. And when I see something, I say something! Miley Cyrus, she's currently still in the hospital and they say she could take months to heal. Miley tweeted, funny thing is, you know yesterday was 420, right? I see we got some weed smokers in the audience. Yesterday was 420, that's the official day where all you do is puff la all day and celebrate being stoned. So Miley tweeted, about the wackest 420 ever. Cute. She hasn't smoked pot in 3 weeks. Well, don't judge her. Everybody's got to start somewhere. Although 3 weeks, it's still in your system. It takes 30 days. You ever worked a job where you've been told that you were gonna have to take the test? And you go to that vitamin store and you grab everything on the shelves and then you drink water and you call all your pot-smoking friends to find out from them When will this be out of my system? I might lose my job. So I'm thinking, okay, well, there's so many different places to hide stuff. But if you have a nice loose wig, I don't know about that life, but you know I'm good for a caper. Anytime you need somebody on your side to hatch a plan, I'm your girl.
And don't forget about the large towel that you wet with water and line the door like we used to do in college, so the arm... Those are smoke rings, remember that? Remember smoke rings? Caught you. I've been to one celebrity wedding, and it was many, many years ago when I was on the radio. Mr. Cheeks from the legendary group The Lost Boys. So I didn't know why I was invited to the wedding, and it was, like I said, it was many years ago, but I went because I was still trying to figure out where I fit in this whole entertainment thing. Like, am I that girl who wants to do that, or am I really true to who I am, which is Wendy, go back to Jersey, close the blinds, and put on some leggings? Well, it turns out I am the one who goes to Jersey and put on, but I had to figure it out. And you might be saying in your head, well, what did you give Mr. Cheeks for his wedding gift? Well, at the time, because the Lost Boys were big, you know, they're big, the Lex Coopes, the Beamers, and the Bens, and Renee, and all the music that we loved. So they didn't need money. Like, you don't give a celebrity money. So I got him a beautiful piece of nambe. Now, if you know, nambe is something, my mother and father, they're civilized people. Me, maybe not so much, I know. Look, so nambe is this beautiful cookware that it comes in silver, but it's like beaten silver. And it goes from the table to the oven and back. It holds its life for the rest of your life. And I gave him a beautiful nambe platter because I figured that's what he could put his weed out on. Yeah, it was a nambe bowl. You know, I didn't expect that Mrs. Cheeks would be cooking. You know, I didn't expect that Cheeks would be cooking. But I know that everyone was smoking. So I said, let me give them a big ashtray, but a civilized one. So a piece of nambe. So TMZ got a hold of a photo. You've already seen the photo of Kathy holding a bloody, gory. We're not showing that. Kathy Griffin is one of two people that I know in my personal life that has never had a drink or a pull or popped a pill. Like, she's totally sober, which, you know, like, you could blame it on the So, you know, sometimes you can get away with stuff like that, but Kathy has no excuses. The Secret Service are looking into everything, and thank God she doesn't drink or smoke. Can you imagine the paranoia? Oh my God, who's coming up the driveway? Kathy, what were you thinking? And you can't even blame it on the good weed. So you know, the former record executive and reality star, Memphis, he's looking at 10 years down the barrel for armed robbery. He went to the car wash with like a fancy car. You know, so you leave your car and then they detail it for you and you come back later to pick it up. Well, when Memphis came back, he couldn't find his weed. Well, I guess he was high when he pulled in, because the weed was probably right there in the console. And, you know, any car wash, you know, man or woman, whoever's washing the car, look, if you have weed, you have a pair of Saint Laurent glasses, you know, you're looking and saying, Memphis could probably, you know, afford more. Do ya? In the name of, I get high too. Do you take it? Well, all right, so he goes back and turns the car wash out. Honey, he allegedly pulled out a pink and black gun on the attendant. Like, where's my weed? So he's facing 10 years for armed robbery. Oh, the cops came to get him, all because he couldn't find his weed. Well, if you're a true stoner, that is a big deal. I mean, you know. Melissa Etheridge just revealed that she gets high, which, really? Do you know how there's certain people that look like stoners? Exhibit A, okay?
She gets high every night with her wife. They like to drink the wine and sit in the bathtub. Oh no, they don't drink the wine. That was Norman saying how delightful that sounds. With a red wine and a blunt. No, but she sits in the bathtub with her wife every night, and they smoke their weed, and they discuss their day. It does sound positively delightful. Well, she also revealed something extra. Well, take a look, and then we'll talk.
I have smoked with my older two. It was funny at first, and then they realized it's a very natural, end of the day, and it brings you closer. So I'd much rather have a smoke with my grown kids than a drink. Oh God, no.
All right, so she doesn't drink, she smokes. Depending on how good the strain is, that's better for you anyway. As a mom, here's my thought. I would never smoke with my son. Ever, 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 ever. But if I had a daughter, and my daughter came to me under direct, like a fully formed woman, I'm not talking about some kid in college. You understand? A fully formed woman, say she's, 32 years old. Say she's been married for 4 years, okay? And they got a couple of kids. And then he comes home from work and tells her that he's gotten a stripper pregnant. I'd be like, all right, baby, come on. Mommy's got you. Come on. Come on. I got you. I got you. One time and one time only. One time, like one time and one time only, and I wouldn't want her to talk about it with me the next day. You better never ask me about this again, and I don't want to hang out with you like that. But then sometimes life gets so pressing. Like, Mommy, I know you and Daddy are watching. I would smoke weed with you, Ma. Oh, but she'd have to come with me with like the same thing. My father got a stripper pregnant or something. You know what I mean? Like, she would have to come to me with something horrible. And I'd be like, I got you, Mom. I got you. Let me make a call. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I don't smoke weed. Although, an occasional edible, I don't do that either. Caught you.